What's up, guys and gals and people who like watching women beat the absolute crap out of each other, because it's time for the latest review, Chapter 37 for Strike It Rich. Now, there's a reason this review is late. In my mind, it's not late, because I had all intentions of reviewing this chapter when it came out. And I read the chapter the day it came out. The reason I've waited so long is... don't really have a whole lot to say. That's the long and short of it. This is literally, as I've mentioned many times, and this isn't a bad thing, but, and I'm not going to claim anything, but this is the plot of Bloody Monday. I've already seen this. I've seen it done, not necessarily better or worse, or in better art, but I've read a completed 3-season series based on this entire premise, almost word for word. Star Children, crazy cult, nuclear bombs are a part of it. It's Bloody Monday. I've said this many times, and this chapter is basically, there's two parts to the chapter. There's two parts. One is the majority of it, which is our mafia / not mafia boss enlists the help of Karen from the Slaughter Coliseum, the one that she fought previously, and says, hey, I want you to look into Rhea, I want you to get the lowdown on these Star Children, yada yada yada. We get nothing that we didn't already suspect or know about her. It's like, yeah, alright, she was part of the cult, so was Hina, they were raised together, they're Star Children, that's all I got. And they both want to fight, you know what I mean? Like, so we don't really... It's a lot of exposition that is already 90% known and 10% assumed, and now just confirmed. So we didn't really learn anything in this chapter, realistically. Then, the second scene, of course, Nozomi goes to pick up Hina from, school or whatever like that. She said, hey, I'm calling you out here, blah, blah. I want to talk to you. I want to meet with you, yada, yada, yada. They talk, and it's like, hey, this is Reed. This is my friend. And she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. The crazy chick who beat up one of our fighters and entered pinch hit and all this stuff. It's like, yeah. And they basically explain that there is a final star. And Rhea is rooting for Hina. But that doesn't mean she's going to hold back. It's that there's multiple Star Children. We don't know the number of them quite yet. They're like, oh, no, we can't tell you that. And we get a premonition at the end of the chapter saying one of the stars was about to fall. Now, I don't think it's either of these two. I think there's a third Star Children in the mix. This is just setting us up a red herring that one of these two are going to die in the next bout, in the next tournament, the next fight. But that's pretty much the chapter right there. It's like, okay, we learn everything that we already assumed, or 99% of us assumed, is just confirmed, or things we already knew. Was all just laid out to us in a big exposition thing from the Mafia side of things by this Karen Watanabe. And then afterwards, we get Hina and Rhea basically freaking out Nozomi, and giving her the lowdown that it's like, hey, we're the Star Children. And once, it's like, it'll be the revolution, the new world order and stuff, right? And as I've said, I've read this storyline. I've seen it in TV shows, in American TV shows. I've seen it in movies, and I've seen it and read it in mangas multiple times. Bloody Monday being probably one of the best ones, and I urge everyone, if you like this idea and plotline, check out Bloody Monday. Trust me, it is a fantastic read, at least the first 2 seasons. First one is the best, and like everything else, it sort of drops off, but I think it's still worth a read to all 3. Now, all 3 series or seasons, whatever you want to call them. So, for me, there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about here. I've seen this plot before. I'm not surprised that it's the whole, okay, all the Star Children are fighting to be the top of the children, to usher in a new world order, and that's the only way this country, this world, will ever change, So, yeah. That was the chapter. 90% shit we already knew, and a little bit of, yeah, we want to fight because one of us got to be on top. And once a final Star Children, once everyone else is dead and there's only one Star Child left, The world will be renewed, restored. Dinosaurs. And I'm like, whatever. Natural world order. So, yeah. I just didn't have a whole lot to say other than that. You know, and I'm trying to lengthen this out, but I think we've been going for about 5 minutes. Sorry it's so short, ladies and gentlemen, but I didn't want to sit on this for too long. Just for the sake of not having a whole lot to add or discuss in the chapters, so to speak. But you're always going to find that with even stories you love. I didn't think this was a bad chapter. It's just there was nothing new to me. You know what I mean? So nothing that I didn't already suspect. The moment this whole cult and Hina having the stars in her eyes and stuff, the moment that happened, I already thought Bloody Monday. And because I'm well aware, I haven't seen any story beats that aren't literally, you know, A to B, B to C. Nothing surprised me, and as a result, and when it does, that'll be great. And I don't want to criticize this chapter for doing that. It's just that I don't have a lot to add. You know, I know where this is going. This is not surprising in any way, shape, or form. So it's a chapter. It's there. Let's get to the fights, you know, because realistically, the plot and the storyline is so obvious what's going to happen next that I'm, you know, don't have anything to add or theorize about. It's as simple as that. So, anyways, I hope you guys appreciate that nonetheless. I'm not shitting on this chapter whatsoever, and I'm not shitting on the series. I'm just saying that I didn't really have very much to add, and making a video about it, well, you know, I think I stretched this out long enough now. I'm just constantly going in that cycle. So, it is what it is. Hopefully, Chapter 38, I have a lot more to contribute and discuss in Chapter 38. So, wait and see for that one, I guess. And as I said, definitely, if you're enjoying the subplot with Hina here, check out, or you could argue it's it's the secondary plot / main plot. Check out Bloody Monday. Seriously, one of the best mangas I've ever read. I absolutely was enthralled with it. The art, the pacing, the story. I loved it. So check out Bloody Monday. It's a great read. But anyways, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And we'll see you guys back here next time for Strike It Rich, Chapter 38. Hoping I have a much better review and a lot more to add when we get to Chapter 38. So, is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sayonara.